I'm speaking with George Offen at the Mega Symposium in Baltimore, Maryland. George, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'm a senior technical executive at the Electric Power Research Institute, EPRI as it's called by short, and I've been responsible for the last almost 30 years for the air pollution control work we've been doing at the Institute.
And how did you get involved with the Mega Symposium?
Well, back in the 80s and 90s, there were 4 different symposia that were going on at more or less the same time. One for SO2, one for NOx, one for particulates, and one eventually for air toxics. And around the mid-90s, when deregulation came into effect, the power companies had to cut down their staff, and they ended up having, rather than a specialist for each pollution control technology, they had one for all of the technologies. Their travel budgets also got restricted. So I talked to the other co-sponsors of the single pollutant workshops, namely the Environmental Protection Agency and the Department of Energy, and suggested that we merge them all together, and because it's big, call it the Mega Symposium. They agreed, and so that's where we are.
All right, and it's a great event. Today was the first day. You chaired the opening keynote event. What did you take away from that?
Well, it took away the same message I've taken away every time we've had this in the past, and that is that there's controversy. Because we had representatives from the government, from the Environmental Protection Agency and the Department of Energy, the latter speaking about research, so it's not controversial there, but we also had a representative from the Environmental Advocacy Group, the Natural Resources Defense Council, and a member, one of the spokespeople from one of the larger power companies in the U.S., Dr. Monroe from Southern Company. And so that controversy and a difference of perspective on what can be done and can't be done and how fast it can be done and what costs are continues to this day.
All right, it was good to have various perspectives. Looking forward to the next couple of days, what are you most excited about seeing?
The emphasis this time in the Mega Symposium as a result of the abstracts we got, and it's driven really by the abstracts we get, what people are working on and wanting to talk about. The emphasis is on technologies to comply with the mercury and air toxic standard, which is power companies have to comply with it within the next 1.5 or 2 years. And the new emphasis is on water pollution control. People are realizing that when you take a pollutant and capture it and take it out of the air, it gets into the water and eventually even into the solid waste. And so there's for this symposium is a full day of papers on water treatment.
Okay, I'm planning to attend some of those sessions too, so I am looking forward to that.
Right. I should add that in conjunction with our Mega Symposium, the Department of Energy is hosting a workshop on Wednesday afternoon asking stakeholders to talk about what they think the Department of Energy should be doing in the area of water treatment and where their new program in that area should be heading. And so that's an interesting sidelight to this. And their members who are going to that workshop are then going to come to the Thursday sessions.
Okay, thanks a lot, George.
Pleasure. Thank you.
This is Aaron Larson reporting for Power Magazine at the Mega Symposium in Baltimore, Maryland.